So my tech tip is Sway, which is a Microsoft-based program, and I think it's comparable to PowerPoint because it's a presentation tool. So here's the intro. You have to have a Microsoft account for it, and one of the privacy laws that Microsoft states is that you're supposed to be 13 or older to have an account, but there can be an override if you're 13 or younger. Your parents just have to pay a 50-cent fee, and that gets donated to a foundation. And this is just because of COPA with the whole privacy laws with 13 under, just so that they're being safe and covering themselves. So here's the intro page. You can create a new one. You can start from a topic, or you can start from a document. Then you have the sways that you've created, and then if you scroll down, they give you templates to start with, or you can get inspired by featured ones. So the one I think is really cool is if you start from a topic, because if you click one, it gives you examples here. So I just type in dinosaur and hit create. Apparently I spelled that wrong. But here it says it's powered by Wikipedia, so information might not be that reliable. So here it just gives you the formats. These would be the slides. So here the title dinosaur, and then there's the text cards with all this information that they generated from the internet. Then there's different sections here, and then there's places for you to put pictures. So then you can just go through and edit it yourself, and this just provides a really good baseline. So then we go back to the home page. There it shows up in my sways. I've also played around with a photosynthesis one. Then to create a new one, you just click here. Then you can title it. I'm just going to use an example of my cats because I put pictures of my cats on my laptop to use for this. And then you can change the font. If you highlight it, you can put in bold, italics. You can insert links, and then here you can add a picture. Then if you hit the plus sign, it gives you options for the slide. So you can add a heading, text, an image, a stack. So I'm going to hit text. It's not the one I want to do, so just kidding. We're going to add image with a text. So here you can look on the internet for ones, or you can go under OneDrive and device. So I've airdropped some pictures of my cats to my computer. We're just gonna pick this one. So as it's loading there, so their picture of my cat comes up, and then I can type a caption. So this is my cat, Sydney. She is a 1-year-old orange tabby. Right, and then I can continue doing this for all the pictures that I want. I think this would be really useful in the classroom because it's different than PowerPoint because of the way it's displayed. So if I go back to my other ones, in the dinosaur one, and we hit play, the format's different. You would scroll horizontally, so there you have the intro side with the pictures, and then you can go to this one with the content. I mean, I just think it's cool because it's unique and it's not something that I was used to. I think teachers could use this as a presentation tactic, or students could use this as a presentation tool if they were doing a research project. Oh, would you look at that? So here it gives you all the slides, and then you can just go home, and then to exit it, you can just go back to my sways. Like I said, the students could use it as research, and I think that this would best correlate to the ISTE Standard 6, which is Creative Communicator, which states that students communicate clearly and express themselves creatively for a variety of purposes using the platforms, tools, styles, formats, and digital media appropriate to their goals. Because you could use PowerPoint and you click through the slides, but here I think the students would just have more of an opportunity to get familiar with a different tool. And I kind of think I had trouble using it at first because I got overwhelmed by just what was going on because I wasn't used to it. But I think that the students would be able to get a good grasp of it because, like it said in our textbooks, students usually know more than the teachers do. And they're a lot more experimental and will just click everything. So I think they'd be able to figure it out pretty easily. So yeah, this is Sway. Again, it's a presentation software created by Microsoft. and I think it's pretty cool, and I think I would like to use it in future.